Alright everybody, sorry, I was starting in the middle here, just of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game on the NES. I played a little bit last night, was hoping to get through it, but it was around like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I could only get past the 4th level before I started to fade, but yeah, I've been playing the collection here for a few days now, beaten 5 of the games, and overall very happy with the package. I mean, there's some games that, you know, kind of show their age. I mean, all the games to some degree show their age, but you know, some are obviously much better than others. This being one of, you know, this probably actually was the first Ninja Turtles game I ever played. I got a hand-me-down NES from my brother, my older brother, and yeah, this was one of the games that came with it. So I was very lucky to play this when I was growing up. Of course, it's got all the favorite bosses like Rocksteady and Bebop. You got Baxter Stockman and Shredder and Krang. But you also got a couple new bosses, or bosses, you know, that weren't familiar with the cartoons and the toys, Tora and Shogun. Just beating Tora in the last level. But yeah, this level, the multicolored, the different foot soldiers, each with a different power, different weapon they use. And I oftentimes forget that you can block the weapons here, or at least shoot them back at the foot. And as you can see, I did not choose the filters that help with the stuttering and the little graphical glitches and whatnot. And in the menu of each game, they've got cool options that you can use, like modifiers for the game. Like some of the games have God mode. Some of the fighting games have optional the option to play as boss characters. Just a lot of really cool things they've done with the collection. So yeah, I mean, Konami, you know, has done a lot of they've swung and missed a lot in recent years, and they certainly haven't done a lot with their best IP. But you know, this is one of those collections, or this is one of those things that they seem to have done really, really well, and reviews thus far are quite positive. So, as most people are, most trophy hunters are, I'm just kind of progressing through all the games and trying to get all of the trophies to, of course, work towards the platinum. I will say that the hardest one, I think, I mean, I've played the original game, Teenage Mutant Turtles 2, Teenage Mutant Turtles, the infamous game with the underwater level where you gotta defuse all the mines. Was never able to beat that, but thanks to the save states in this game, I'm definitely hoping that I can beat that. Definitely don't want that to stand in the way of my platinum trophy, and I'm down to 1 life here, so I might have to replay this level. But yeah, the Genesis Tournament Fighters, you gotta beat that on the hardest level to fight True Karai, and those games are terrible. I hate to say it, but the NES game the graphics still look pretty good. The sprite work I love, and you know, you got a lot of different villains and enemies on the way up your ascent to fight True Karai. You go through Shredder and Wingnut and Armagon and all these different, you know, boss characters, and you know, but the fighting, the NES game, it kind of speaks for itself. That game is just awful, and I really don't recommend anyone play it. If you're going for the trophy, you can use the watch feature to get all the way to Shredder, and then once you get to Shredder, you can save the game, create a save state, exit out, and come back in, load that save state, and then you can beat Shredder for the trophy there. You don't even have to play through the entire thing, because, like I said, it's just a miserable, miserable game. But you can't get these trophies through just watching. You can't, like, watch the entire game and then pick up at the very end and then beat the boss and then get the trophy. You have to create a save state and then come load your game and do it that way. So there's one extra little step, but it is a workaround for the watch feature. I mean, which is a nice feature. You know, you can select watch from the very start, the starting menu, and you know, if you're not good at a certain point, you can just watch the entire game, or you can just pick up wherever you want to. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm definitely about to die, and hopefully I have to continue, so I don't have to go all the way to the beginning. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright, we do have to continue. Oh, 3 of them. Alright. But I did use a modifier for this, so at the beginning I was able to use extra lives. So as you can see up there, I have 9 lives for a total of 10 with the 0 counting for a life. just one of the many modifiers that you can use in these games. And honestly, with how hard these games are, I mean, very simplistic in nature, but you know, one of the things that Shredder's Revenge did really well is it gave you the option with the dodge roll to play defensively, whereas these games are not all about that. You don't have a block, you don't have a dodge. You basically just have to kind of use, you know, your movement in order to kind of play some sort of defense to protect you from the foot soldiers. But I mean, you're going to take so many hits that you're going to be losing lives left and right. So why can't I hit that barrel? So it's a good thing we have continues. And now that I'm on stream, I actually hope that I can get through this entire game without losing. We still got quite a few more levels to go, and obviously Krang and Shredder are going to be no joke. Oh, that classic digitized music. Let's try to remember which one of these cars is going to try to run me over. Boom, gotcha. Boom, again. Getting a little better at that, getting some practice in. Ugh. I've never looked online for these because it would probably disgust me, but I guarantee that there are people out there that have done no damage runs of this game, and I don't even begin to understand how you can do that. You gotta, well, first of all, play this game and play it a lot, but as you can see, I haven't even gotten to a boss, and I'm getting kicked around by all these foot soldiers. Whew. God dang. Alright, so you see the double colored cars there. Well, knew it was coming, still couldn't stop it. So yeah, whenever there's two cars next to each other that are different, they're the same color, like two blues, two browns, you can know someone's behind the wheel and you're gonna get run over. I'm about to lose a life before I even get to the boss and get to the pizza. It's the weirdest looking guns I've ever seen. Alright, now I'm paranoid. I just played this part, I should know whether or not that's gonna jump out at me. Excellent. Of course, you can do that also in Shredder's Revenge. They kept that. They kept all the little nods to the old games, using fire hydrants and signposts as weapons against your attackers. Always helpful to take out just one character. Oof, nice. But I'm not sure it's going to matter if I die here. Oh, they got me in the middle. Never get in the middle. Hang in the air a little bit. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, hanging on by that one last little pellet. And you can get one extra lives through. I've done it before with extra 100 hits. Come on now. Extra 100 kills of enemies. Not sure if this stays that way through. Well, and we lost it. Couldn't even get to the elevator. Yeah, it's just kind of like, imagine, like, I remember being a kid and just playing this game and it just being so damn hard not to get hit by everything. I think when playing this collection, the first thing I noticed, the first game I played was the arcade game, which obviously this was based on, and movement in that, like, it's one of those games there that, I don't know, that I've always gonna have this nostalgia for, but you kind of find out really quickly that it doesn't hold up all that well. The movement feels clunky. Oh, there we go. We got the pizza. Oh, Baxter Stockman is fly. Turtles in Time, however, another game, the second game, the arcade version, I should say, that I played, second out of the box on this collection, still holds up really well. So, first arcade game, not so well. What? I don't know why a fly has its own fly trap. Maybe he's trying to swat me away, but that's a little morbid. And this This Baxter Stockman a little harder than the other one we fought. The other one we fought in the third level was just in kind of his little flying contraption there. Annoying because of the mousers on the ground, but he himself could not do all that much harm to you. This Baxter Stockman, obviously, shooting all these little pellets out at you. Extremely annoying. Oh, come on. Come. Oh, God. Alright, you gotta really help if I didn't... Alright. You will die before I lose this life. Come on. Nice. Keeping them 8 lives. That's what we like to see. And of course we got the Cyclops Donatello there with the one eye. And the faceless April hanging out in the background. Want to welcome to the Proven Gamer community Ninatella. Thanks for watching, Ninatella. Hopefully you're enjoying some of the Cowbung collection yourself. Oh. One enemy doesn't get you, it's the other one. God dang. These jump kicks down. Ah, well. Oh, there we go. We got that extra life. Crucial if we're gonna make it all the way to the end of this game. Oh God, come on. Dude, stop knifing me. What'd I ever do to you? What is... Enemies are ruthless. I always looked at the foot soldiers as kind of dumb and stupid, but man, they are not playing around in this game. You get stuck in between the two of them and you're gonna get just railed. Alright, oh. You threw your spear, how do you have another one? Of course. Oh God. Jesus. Oh, come on. Gosh. They swarm you. Of course. That's one thing I don't miss about games of this generation, and I do appreciate about newer games is they're not like just this stupid hard. Where it's like hard for no reason at all. I mean, this isn't even an arcade game, so it's not like you were pouring quarters into an arcade system, arcade cabinet where they wanted you to lose so you can give them more money. Alright, of course the trick is to get these guys trapped next to the wall, and they're not doing that. Okay. And come on. Don't know what's more annoying than these are the mousers. Ugh. One more hit, come on. Ah. I guess the mousers are a little more annoying because I have because of their size, have a little, oh God, dynamite guys. Have a little bit more trouble hitting the mousers as compared to the little droids there. Ugh. I'm lucky, maybe I'll get to the next 100. Hate when they back up and they're just slightly out of your reach every time. Oh, of course. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh, come on. Yeah, definitely don't miss this difficulty, and I will say that something that felt a little better in Turtles in Time. You didn't have quite these situations where you just got trapped and just enemies just having at you. Kind of a staple of the NES games, although obviously this game itself is a huge improvement over the first Ninja Turtles game. I think many more people actually got to the end of this one as compared to the other one. Oh, these guys. Some strong foot soldiers to be carrying those very large bombs. Also very bold to just throw them right in front of their feet. Not worry about the repercussions of losing all their toes. And playing this game, like, last night, going through the first level where, you know, you're trying to save April from the burning building, Rocksteady's the boss, the little transport from the Technodrome comes up, like, just an iconic level. And for me, I know that Manhattan Project is probably seen as the better game of these two, but this game to me, I mean, it being the first game I played, is kind of the one that I always remember most fondly. Alright. And I do believe that this is one of the games that has God mode on it, so if you can't beat the game just on its own, then you can always resort to God mode, and I do believe God mode will still net you the trophy for beating the game. Which, honestly, it doesn't seem like Konami wanted to make these too hard, like giving you, know, save states and plenty of options to work with, giving you some leeway when it comes to difficulty, because I don't think this collection of these games are about, you know, difficulty. It's about, hey, you know what? Let's get together with some friends and just enjoy these games that we grew up on, you know? Because, I mean, let's be real, the people playing these games, I don't think, you know, kids today are playing these games. It's your 30-somethings, your 40-somethings, the ones that grew up with them. These are not the kind of games you sit down in front of a kid today and say, hey, play this game, because compared to what kids have to play today, this is, you know, this is small potatoes. I don't know how I tried to get the drop on him, and I managed to get thrown against that invisible wall. Man, I'm losing lives left and right. Oh, I guess I missed that one guy. Oof, man. Oh man, I'm not doing that well. Oh. We should have picked a better game for stream. Alright, one of the levels without a boss. And this, you press R1, save game, and you can have one save file per game, so you end up overriding your progress if you save, but you know, it's obviously fine. The more you progress through the game, you're gonna want to protect that save foe. So, love the little flame jetting out of the back of the board there, the hoverboard. Oh, come on! I think we're finding out how much I just really suck at these old games. Doesn't matter if you grew up on them. Starting to wonder whether I can actually get to the end of this game with the rest they provide. Oh, come on. And some of the games in this collection, like the arcade game and Turtles in Time, the arcade, they will let you basically press the options button on the controller. I'm playing on the DualSense on the PS5. And basically they'll give you two more lives. So you can just spam that and get a whole bunch of lives. I think the most I ever got was 15. So they make some of these games are made much easier, and you know, no sweat. Some of the other ones, like this and Hyperstone Heist, are a little bit more true to form, where you're not going to be able to just, you know, add lives all the time. No idea how you did that. Oh my gosh. Man, I really hope we're gonna hit an extra life here soon. Turtle Van, where were you the entire time? Why can't you just pick me up and drive me there? Why'd I have to... Whew. I think that exact same scene was in Hyperstone Heist. There was something. I've seen that scene recently within playing this collection, but obviously not in this game, because... Started playing this game last night. The Mousers, okay. Yeah, the Mousers, because of their stature, are definitely more annoying than those other ones. Let's see, is Granitor, is he the boss at the end of this one? Oh, God. And of course, right there, the turtles each have a special move, that jumping strike. Donatello does, but I'm pretty sure you lose health for that, so I don't want to overdo it with that. Stupid mousers. Thanks, Baxter Stockman. Thanks for ruining my good time. Crushing the foot with these mousers. Whole lot of enemy variety for an NES game. This game has more variety than a lot of the some of the newer games, or games you saw on like the PS3 and PS4 even. Whew. Ugh. Give me a pizza, for God's sakes. Oh, yep, of course there's lasers there. Wouldn't be this game without some lasers trying to blast me into the heavens. Just enemies just swarm you. You can see there, my total beaten 529 now enemies in this game. It's they don't spare you when it comes to the number of enemies they throw, and of course they try to trap you in the middle. And they keep on coming. Foot Clan's got infinite supply here. And it's a lot for one turtle. Ugh. And they will tell you at the presentation on this collection is really, really great. And at the select screen for each game, they will tell you not only which platform it's for, but also how many players can play. So, obviously, the arcade games can have up to 4, and then games like this can have 2. I think these spear guys are my least favorite enemy. They are absolutely just taking my health down. Ugh. Oh no, not these guys. Got one shooting you from the front, you got one shooting you from the back, and of course there's another just deluge of these. How did we ever beat this game as a kid? Oh, Game Genie. Or you had a friend to help you. There we go. It's a little... But hopefully it's 600. We're getting close. Well, 46 away from 600, hopefully. I'll get an extra life there. And that'll give me some breathing room. It'd be nice to have a pizza right now. I'm really stingy with a pizza. Alright, got one of them at least. Don't want to waste that. Stick and move. Dodge, dodge. Ah. Oh, come on. Stop trying to put me in a bear hug. Give me the Heimlich maneuver. Pizza, please. Pizza, please. Alright, well, this is either Granitor or Trag, I do believe. Oh, no, it's not. It's these annoying things. Aw. I'm gonna lose a life to these stupid things. Oh, 2 of them down. Oh, 3 of them down. Oh, hopefully this is the last one. I don't want to... Oh, of course not. Of course. Damn you, Konami. And they'd love to pad this game with extra levels with no boss at the end. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, midway point. And of course... Whew. Alright, well... Come on. Whew. Not helpful game. Gosh, let me out. Oh, beat 'em up games really need a freaking block. I love that the enemies, you basically hit them once and you can't hit them again. Oh, they take the shot in the gut and then come right back at you. Oh, come on. No doubt already start to hear my voice here, just getting annoyed at this game, and oh, good. Oh, and they shoot from both sides. Alright. I don't know why I'm jumping like that, might as well just... Alright. Thank you! Although I should probably leave that there. Alright. Granitor, which... boss that it definitely would be cool to see in Shredder's Revenge's DLC if they ever decide to do that. And this guy, I believe, has... oh, well, a flamethrower, obviously, but also a lot of health, I do believe. He's... jump kicks are going to be your best friend. What's up, Dupes? Dupes joining the chat. Trying not to die here, Dupes, that's what's up. Trying to beat Granitor. Oof. Dupes, do you been playing the Cowabunga collection? Man. Of course, we got... get this guy flashing. Oh, you get in the game tomorrow? I mean, it's pretty stellar collection, just the presentation, everything, and just how they've, you know, preserved the games and all the little options they added to make everything better. Like, this is a pretty great package. Oh, Last of Us first. Okay, so you're gonna play The Last of Us before this. Probably gonna get an easier Platinum Trophy out of this than you would The Last of Us, but you know, I realize it's not always about the Platinum Trophy. But no, it's a great collection. Konami did a good job. I don't know who they... Digital Clips, I think, maybe handled the collection, but yeah, they've got some extras they've added in there. The games are just as you remember. Yeah, 13 games. I'm gonna be honest, not all of them are probably that great. I mean, like I said earlier in the stream, the Tournament Fighters games are, to me, not worth playing again. You're gonna have to play them to get the Platinum Trophy, but my god. This guy, like I said, this guy's got so much health, he's not even flashing yet. Of course, the sign... oh, there we go. The obvious sign that he is dying. The little flash there. Alright, Alex, don't... oh, okay. Well... guess not so bad. Yeah, because they added Grounded... oh. Beat him, thank god I didn't lose another. Yeah, they added Grounded to the original Last of Us later on, and I never went back and played that because I don't care. Yeah, you know, there's some of these games in this collection. I grew up with an NES and a Game Boy, but some of these I've never played. I never played the Game Boy games. So, oh, we got Shogun's level here. Hopefully we can get that extra life and make our way to Shogun and beat him. That'll set us off on a pretty good path against the rest of the bosses, which I think would be Trag and Shredder and good old Krang. And yeah, it's nice that they took the multiplayer out of The Last of Us. You don't have to deal with that. I mean, I got those trophies. I got the... oh, there we go. There's our extra life. Couldn't come at a better time. Oh, these guys. Oh. The first game on NES is iconic. Maybe iconic for the wrong reasons there, Dupes. I don't know if... I didn't really enjoy... like, a lot of people, I really didn't enjoy the original game. Kind of got walled there. Couldn't get past a certain point. I think for most people it was the dam level. So... you know, I should have... I made the mistake of not playing this game on God mode. I should have just done it from the start. And I'm a little surprised. The reviews for The Last of Us, I mean, I guess they're, you know, the game design is older, but got an 8 out of 10 on, it was a GameSpot I saw. You know, I'm pretty surprised that the game didn't get higher scores, given how beloved it is. But again, it's been cited for having kind of dated level design. So, but probably still very enjoyable because the characters and the story is what you really play that game for. You didn't play that game for level design, so. Going through the dojo here. Alright. So we're at 618 now. Got a nice little view of the city here. Oh, people are shitting on us because of re-release. Yeah, I would hope that reviewers, though, wouldn't kind of let that kind of shade their review score, because, it's not whether you agree with the re-release, it's what the package itself is. I mean, if you're going to say, oh, there's dated elements because it's a re-release or a remake, then, that's fine, but don't just shit on it because you don't agree that they should have put out a remake. And again, a lot of work went into that. It's a remake, not a remaster, like the PS4 version, so it's not like they just kind of just copied and pasted, and that's, that was their day. I don't know, I hope that, the people are willing to play it later on. If it comes to Plus or something like that, it'll eventually end up there, but people need to give it a chance. Yeah, price is going to be a big sticking point, for everything, with news that the PS5's, going up in price around the world, not necessarily everywhere, but it's, I guess, when people look at stuff like the Crash Insane Trilogy and Crash Team Racing, all these games that have come out before that, they've already paid a full price for it. And people, I get it, people don't think they should have to pay full price again for a game that they've already bought. But, different version of the game, a lot of work went into the game, so I don't know. If you want to buy it, $70. If you don't want to buy it, that's fine too, I don't think either side is wrong in this. I think if you don't want to buy it, if you think it's something that shouldn't have been put out, that's your opinion. I don't think you're wrong, but also if you think you want to play it again and you think $70 is worth it, I don't think you're wrong either, so it's really just up to your personal preference and whether you got the money to spend. So for $70, Dupes, you saying they should have done Left Behind 1 and 2? I mean, I can get behind that, although, a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but I think anyone asking for that doesn't realize that I never want it. Well, I mean, it's not just about me, but I don't necessarily care if that's part of the package. What is the, this is annoying. Oh, these tigers are about to come alive. Nice little cool effect there for the NES days, and of course they're gonna pounce and get in the corner, get him in the corner, don't let him out. Of course. Of course. Oh, as I was saying, I don't really, personally, I don't agree. If you want to put out the original Last of Us, that's fine. But I never want to play Last of Us 2 ever again. I mean, that game is just so emotionally draining, and I don't know, I think that I've had my fill of that game for the rest of my life. Ugh. I'm about ready to go back to the main menu and just select God mode and say screw all my progress. I'll do it again. This tiger is tougher than some of the bosses in this game. Yeah, they certainly did. I mean, these are kind of the... You think of these games and Shredder's Revenge, they're really the best Turtles games there are. I've played some of the early 2000s Turtles games, and I'm not gonna lie, they're not great. I'm not a big fan, so... This is kind of... Really, I think, where the cream of the crop. Obviously Shredder's Revenge not on here, because, it's a new release, but... Oh my gosh. If I cannot beat this tiger and I lose a life on this before I get to the boss, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, come, of course. Whiffed on that. Man. Alright, I'm starting to get more and more annoyed with this difficulty. don't understand why a tiger needs to take 10,000 hits before it'll die. Alright, finally. Oh. Yeah, this dojo had a lot of unique enemies. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, Dupe's saying NES music was so good you forgot how annoying the looping was. Very true. I mean, I guess you don't even think about it looping, to be honest. You just kind of... Every once in a while, the music will kind of cut in. Like, I'm focusing on the combat, but every once in a while, yeah, the music will cut in. And as good as this was, I mean, the Mega Man NES games are kind of like where it was really at. That's where you saw the music on the NES truly shine with what Capcom did in those games. But of course, you know, the boss themes from this game, you know, very effective music nonetheless. You got that Turtles kind of vibe to it, which T. Lopez definitely perfected in Shredder's Revenge. Would be nice. Yeah, I mean, definitely really good composers. You had a lot less to work with when it comes to, you know, the instruments and the musical. You know, people use orchestras now to compose video game music, and back then you didn't. You had a far less. So. I mean, yeah, you say that, Dupes, and you think about like startup screens for like certain games, or startup screens for certain, you know, PlayStation consoles and whatnot. Oh, thank God! And of course, I'm gonna just get ganged here. Jeez. I think they intended you to use God mode. Man, I don't... With 3 lives, I don't know how someone's gonna run through this game. Because with 9 lives, I'm like making it through 2 levels and dying. Alright, here's the boss Shogun. Alright, let's keep this up. Oh, no. And of course his head goes flying off. Oh. And I am definitely going to die here, and I'm going to go back, and I am going to... Alright, so we're going to show you the watch feature here, because I'm not doing all this again. Alright, so, quit out of game. So, down the bottom of the screen you can see, so we got the enhancements, like starting level set, remove slowdown, remove sprite flicker, you know, God mode, extra lives, which is on. And also, you can change the region from US to Japan, but we're going to do watch, so it's going to take 1 hour and 29 minutes to beat the game. You've got a fast forward here in the R2, and basically, we're just going to go back to right at that level, see going through the game, and at any point I want, I can just press square to play the game. Nice feature. To be honest, I don't care if... So, we can... Alright, so yeah. So, alright, and now I'm back in the game playing, 5 lives, and I have that pizza still at my disposal. Better grab it before I don't have the opportunity to. Yeah, no, it's really nice, Dupes. And of course, like I said, you know, there are, put a lot of love into this collection, and I'm sure there's people that tried to, you know, just skip to the end to get a quick platinum trophy, and, you know, I'm definitely not trying to do that, but I'm not against, you know, I will admit it right now, when I got the trophy for beating the NES Tournament Fighters, I did not at all play through that game. That game is wretched. I refuse to. I don't care. Make fun of me all you want. I basically used the watch feature to get to Shredder, and I created my own save file, exited out the game, and then loaded the game back up on the save, and beat him and got the trophy. Like I said, I do not recommend anyone play that game. I don't know why they put that game out. It is not worth any of your time. So don't play it. Oh, and I'm Leonardo too. Alright, Technodrome. Looks like we found the Technodrome. Doesn't look like we gotta do anything. Looks like we already found it. Alright, so save game here, and you can save at any point, and you can pick up where you left off. That is a really nice feature, just a save file within an NES game. So if you start playing and you get tired, or you got to go run some errands, or it's like, you know what, I want to stop and get some food, or I want to go walk the dog, then yeah, you're free to do that. Oh, I don't think I started with 10 lives. I think I started with 5, which, ugh. Yeah, as you said, Dupes, Capcom, another one that does really good with these collections. I mean, of course, the Capcom and Konami, back in the NES days, like, they had, these very iconic games that they can just throw together and essentially make a quick buck, provided that they're, given the proper respect to the... Oh, you mean, like the NES stuff, where they did save states on that? Just, saves have made games easier, but I don't really want to go back to the days of, like, the SNES or the NES, where, sure, games didn't, last as long. Stop heckling Dupes, Tricky Mick. But games were shorter, but also, like, just having to sit and play through a game an entire run, not a fantastic experience, so I'm glad they added save states to these older games, and, this is the, all these games are, even if you don't agree with The Last of Us coming out again, these games, like, given the amount of time, it's the perfect time to bring these games back, because I don't know how many of these games you can actually get on any modern consoles anymore, outside this collection. There's certainly the Game Boy games. I don't think that they're, readily available, and Hyperstone Heist, I don't even know if that's on the Nintendo online service. It was on the eShop, being a Genesis game, so yeah, for the sake of preservation of these games, and just allowing, adding new bells and whistles to make the games a better overall experience, like, yeah, sure, come out with more of these collections, please. Konami, Capcom, whoever. Capcom definitely needs to come out with updated Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. They did the remake of DuckTales, which is great, but, in my opinion, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers was the better game. So I'd like to see that come back, or at least offered again on in a collection. Oh god, it's like you get hit once and it's just a barrage of BS. And of course, Dupes, you were mentioning the music earlier, and the music's definitely kicking for this level. Nice vibe for the hideout of the villains. I didn't time that right. Gotta hang in the air for a little bit longer. And I don't think General Trag is at the end of this level, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat him. I'm gonna have to fast forward again. Oh, and if you use any of the enhancements or anything, you should know that the watch feature defaults to the normal settings. So if you're looking to get 10 lives, like I had previously, you're going to start with the default, and you can't change that when using the watch feature, so... Oof. I remember when I was a kid, always thinking these guys were ghosts. Wonder if anyone that was making games back in these days sat in a boardroom and was like, these games are targeted towards kids. Do we actually expect kids to be able to beat these? And they're probably like, you know, we really don't care. As long as we get their parents' money. Of course, that's probably why Game Genie came out and why it was so popular. Ugh. I was behind the damn cryo freeze post. Is this Trag? We got Trag, or no? Oh, of course. Oh, of course, all these elevator segments. Oh, I don't remember this. This is some heinous shit right here. Oh, And thank you. Oh. People, learn my lesson. Learn from my pain. Use the watch function and come back later and enjoy this with a friend, or use the God mode. Don't try to roll through this with all the lives, because this is supremely annoying. And here I thought Crash Bandicoot was hard. Oh, of course. Doesn't help that these levels are somewhat long and, again, throw massive amounts of enemies at you. Get the dodge going. And, of course. Get out of the way. Oh, man, he took a beating and he's still up? Thought for sure I would have gotten enough to... There you go. That's what you... So for the backlog beatdown that they do, oh, I guess born out of the Loot Bros podcast, yeah, I guess this game being an hour and 29 minutes, you know, the old, if you go on the NES and play, you earn yourself a point, well, I guess a point plus an extra point for completion, and I'm going to lose to General Trag, and yeah, we're going to be using that watch feature here real soon. Yeah. Yep, no, we're not doing that. We are going to watch this, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do the save state. If you get through these games, and it just gets to the end, and it's like, I don't want to play through this game all over again. I don't want to do it. So, I'm going to show you how to do the save state that'll earn you the trophy. Oof. Alright. so... Alright, so... We're gonna pick up and play here. Save. Alright. So, quit out. So we got our save state there. We're gonna go in the game. We're gonna press R1, and we are going to load game. And right back here at Krang. Although maybe I should have gone Shredder, because... Who knows, with me with 5 lives I can't even beat Krang and Shredder. I could not imagine getting to this point and having just a few little nuggets of health and then losing to Krang and Shredder and be like, I went through all that just to lose. And credit to the NES, you can actually tell Krang, you can tell him apart from the Biosuit's underwear. My god. Alright. Alright, yeah, screw this, we're going Shredder. Alright. Once again, for the last time. Gonna do the fast forward little gimmick here. And we're gonna go all the way to Shredder. We're not gonna do Krang. Alright, so Krang is defeated, and we are going to reassume control, and then our boy Shredder's left. Save game. And alright, let's hope that I can take this opportunity to beat him. Yeah, I mean, the one thing about the NES era is these games were meant to be played over and over again. And honestly, I don't know about you all, but I don't think they ever got old. Alright, so obviously the gimmick here being that Shredder can clone himself and make it difficult for you to decipher which one is which. Now eventually the real Shredder will lose his helmet, as in the arcade game, so... But, alright, we got the clone right there. Don't know where Shredder got these lightning powers. Shredder in the video game seemed far more powerful than Shredder in the cartoon. Ugh. Ugh. And yes, well, dupes, I ended up like I got a hand-me-down NES from my brother, and he had some really good taste in games because he got all the classics. You know, you had your Castlevania, your Super Punch-Out, your Dragon Spirit, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 1, Turtles 2. So I got just basically a lot of replayable games from the outset. All right, I gotta start hitting this real Shredder. Oh, Shredder. That is a cool purple beam sword. Alright, so I know which one is the real one. You ain't no Mace Windu, Shredder. You know, Mace Windu may walk a little bit on the dark side, but with his use of light and dark force, different little death animations there. Kind of ahead of its time for the NES. Alright, well. Oh, can't even get him flashing yet. Whew. One of these days. Or maybe not. Oh my gosh. Nope, don't want to be there. Don't be in the Valley of the Swords. Yeah, these first few games were more difficult than... Okay, both of them are off. Than the SNES games. By the time you got to Turtles in Time on the SNES, you know, you were Alright, so he can't make a clone. He's not gonna make a clone now that his helmet's off. The movement got much better in the SNES games, obviously more advanced, so they were much easier to deal with when fighting, you know, playing these typically difficult games. Mega Man 2 dupes, I will say that I do have a fondness for Mega Man 2, although I didn't play it growing up like I did Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 3 and 4 and 5. So I kind of skipped it, but back in, you know, later in adulthood, I went back and played it, and oh wait, did I quit out, or did I? I may not even have quit out to get the trophy. Oh, epilogue. No, I don't think I did. I think I just played it. Yeah, I know, obviously 2's a massive favorite of everyone. I mean, people consider that's at the standard for Mega Man. Mega Man, with the original Mega Man, was obviously the building blocks, you know, starting with 6 Robot Masters, but, you know, you had the establishment of Dr. Wily, you know, the levels after the 6 Robot Masters and the Rock, Paper, Scissors mechanic, but, you know, the 8 bosses, that all started with Mega Man 2, so, yeah, I mean, the you know, you had some good music in Mega Man, but Mega Man 2 really kicked it up a notch. The intro song, Metal Man's theme, Bubble Man's theme, Wood Man's theme, just, you know, a lot more going on in that game, so. And I think that I did not quit out. You know, it would be nice if you could skip these, because I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I don't want to sit through this. Alright, well, so I think I'm gonna have to go in and load my game, because I did not... Alright, let me just make sure... Alright. Yep, I'm pretty sure I just played off the watch and did not save the game, so... Joy, we get to do this again. Whoa! I already lost 1 life? Good lord. And again, man. I'm not having very much success this time around. Come on. Hit the real one. There we go. Get them hits in. Let's knock his helmet off and get out of here. Probably could have learned this if I paid attention, but can the decoy shoot lightning? Because that would obviously be a tell as to which one is Shredder. Aw. Yeah, don't get hit by that lightning, because that's what takes all your health away. I guess he can shoot lightning, because the decoy is the one that I knocked the helmet off of, and now he's shooting the lightning. And Shredder, I guess, doesn't flash like all the other bosses, he just loses his helmet, and that's your sign that he's on his way down. Ugh. Yep. Ooh, no. Ugh. Sword don't hurt so much. Lightning. Lightning does. Lightning turns you back into a turtle. Oh no, come on. What in the world was that? The most devastating attack in the history of turtles is that lightning the force lightning. Emperor Palpatine apparently taught Shredder. Yeah, I definitely didn't get lucky there, dupes. Landing right in the trajectory of the lightning. Come on, dude. Lose your helmet. Stay away. Hopefully that is the real Shredder. No. Oh, either way, we got a real one. Yep, and there you go. Trophy popped. So, if you're going to use the watch feature, you got to create a save state, exit out, quit out of the game, and then reload the save when you go back in the game, and the trophy will be yours. So, that is now 6 of 13 trophies towards the platinum. Freak the Foots, mangle the Mousers, and total the Technodrome. That's turtle power. But what about the Shredder and Krang? Burned a toast, vaporized milkshake, or escape to Dimension X? Until we know, none of us can sleep safely in our beds, or shells. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks, dupes. I just had to have a little helping hand there. Oh. Let's see. Let's get out of here and let's show you some. So this is the presentation. You got kind of a comic book style presentation. Oh, get out of here, Tricky. I could use God Mode to run through the entire game, but I'm not going to. So yeah, we got the NES Tournament Fighters there, which, again, avoid that game at all costs. And then each game, as you can see, has its own specific enhancements. God Mode. Down here at the bottom of the screen, right underneath the title of the game, you can see where it has the 4-player and the arcades insignia there, so it tells you how many players and which system it was for. Also, I wonder, these have got to be the old Mirage comics here that they've got surrounding the games, kind of in these cells, which is really cool. Turtles in Time here. Obviously, I think the best game in this collection. I think it's better than the arcade version. They add more levels, they have more bosses. You know, they took out the pizza monsters, or at least the big fight at the end with the pizza monsters and of the sewer level, and the Concrete Man at the end of the prehistoric Turtlesaurus level, and put in Slash and Rat King and all these other bosses. So this right here is a definitive version of Turtles in Time, and best game in this collection here, in my opinion. Gonna get out of here. So you got the start screen here. You got my boy Leatherhead on the right. Show respect. Put some respect on his name. Online, that's where you can play online with other people. The Turtles Lair. Let's see. Boxes and manuals. Let's see, game manuals. Okay. So you can look through all the old manuals here. This is super cool. Wish I had kept some of this stuff. So you can look at this. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I really love this because I used to keep a lot of these manuals, and I tried to keep in the best condition I could. Well, I didn't because I was a kid, so I didn't keep in any good condition at all. But having these digitized manuals on here, just another nice little bit of posterity here, like just preserving these games done by Konami in digital clips. So, oh man, actually, they got the stats for them too. Got the enemies. Wait, does it have the Mecha Turtle Rat Kings in there? Yeah, no, I'm huge fan of this. That's all we got. See ads and catalogs. The fact that they actually digitized this stuff and put it in here is just like a unlock from the start. You don't have to unlock it. This is all pretty freaking awesome. Japanese boxes. Hold on, dupes. Let me. Oh, looks like we do have some. Let me look. All right, we'll get out of here. magazine advertisements, boxes and manuals, game boxes. We're gonna Tournament Fighters. Okay, that to me looks like the Japanese boxes there, Dupes. I think that answers your questions. Hyperstone Heist. Of course, Hyperstone Heist being what Genesis got instead of Turtles in Time. Man, this is all incredible. And of course, I still have my SNES and my SNES copy of Turtles in Time. Love that game. Let's see what else is here. Comic books. Oh, wait a minute. They put... Okay, so they put all the covers in here. This is not just the... it's not the entire comic, but it's the covers for them. This is... Oof. This is all really cool stuff. I mean, this is history right here. They could have just put the games on here, you know, pulled the Nintendo and basically just put, like, the games on here, and people would have been just as happy, but the fact that they've gone to all this trouble... Who knows, maybe, hell, maybe I should start supporting Konami some more. And you know, typically, like, this kind of stuff, like, this brand of Turtles, like the 2011, like, the past 2000s, Nickelodeon kind of treats all this as a very different thing from the 1987 and the cartoon. So to see all this put together is... I'm glad they did this. Let's see. Urban Legends, comic books, animated shows. Oh, what do we got here? Season 1. Got some stuff. Is this, I guess, just some cells from the show. Season 2. Some of the highlights here. Season 3. Oh, big old Shredder and tiny head. Let's see, how far do they go? Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, how many seasons? I know by this point they started throwing up all these different random enemies, like magician enemies and stuff, so they kind of were starting to run out of ideas for the villains here, but... Got a ad going here through the thing. Hopefully this is still going through on the Twitch chat. Dupes, you see an ad? Well, you're subscribed, so you're not seeing any ads. They're fighting germs or bacteria there. Oh, I'd forgotten about that big terrifying rabbit. Is that... Shredder's wearing a crown. Oh, this show is ridiculous. I will say that I do think that going back to watch the show, if you're just joining, if you're just on the advertisement and you're just watching, you're coming back to us, these are stills from the animated show, so... Oh, we got Mondu Gecko there. Oh, not gonna go through all these, but yeah, it's all cool stuff. 2003 Ninja Turtles, 2012. Honestly, I don't know if we necessarily needed these, but you know what? If they're gonna throw it in there for no extra money, hell, why not? Enemy designs, design... God, how much stuff could they throw in here? Yeah, concept art, like, man, they... Alright, music, alright, so we got the soundtracks here, so if that's your thing... Nice little design on the tape decks there. Oh, how about we listen to some Bury My Shell at Wounded Knee, huh? How about we listen to that? Where is it? Pirate Ship Mutant Train. Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite songs here. Oh, come on now. Can't listen to it out of it? Alright, well. Oh, go for the bottom. Alright. We'll let this go for a little bit. But yeah, so this package is incredible. Like, I didn't even realize. I just dove into the games, and I didn't even look into the Turtles layer, so... Do not, dip, or do not, skip this stuff. Definitely go in and check out all the bonus content, because the Turtle layer is chock full of stuff. This almost may be the best part. I mean, some of the games are the best part. Turtles in Time, Manhattan Project, that's going to be the best part of this, but this stuff is incredible. So, whew. Music, what else? Strategy guide. Go back in time and Search? What are we searching here? Okay, so this is more of a... puts everything in a nice, easy-to-read list. So that's the turtle error. So yeah, you go back to the games, and yeah, this... Ah, so cool. Let's see, what game have I played? I'm not going to play an entire game, but I am going to just kind of start one. Let's not do the... You know, what the heck, let's see, what are the enhancements for the... I think Radical Rescue... Alright, let's check out this. We'll play a little bit of this before I get off the stream here. Man, back then I didn't even know. Alright. Didn't even know that these games were on the Game Boy. Alright, so X is your attack, square is your jump. That's gonna take some time to get used to. Oh, they even had that. You can knock over the signpost to attack the enemies. Oh, these things. Alright. Oh, I tried to attack there and it was not attack, it was jump. Oh. Destroy that? How come you can destroy it and I can't? What was that? What's going on here? Splinter? Bonus game? What are we... What are we doing here? What? 700? Big? How are you bigger? Oh. What? What? Bigger? How do I get bigger than $9.99? I can't. I've only got Splinter. What do you mean? I can't go any higher than $9.99 on this. What do you mean it's opposite? Well, this is ridiculous. They jacked this all up. Well, it's three something, but thanks, Splinter. Yeah, that boo this man. You're not even safe, Splinter, from the boos. I don't even know why it matters that I'm Leonardo or Donatello or whoever, because you can't really tell. I mean, maybe by the weapon, but... Yeah, give me that pizza. Give me the pizza. I thought I had that dead to rights. I was like, I'm gonna win this game, Splinter. And Turkey had to tell me that, no, you doofus, it's not the right thing. Aw, okay, good. That'd be some real BS if you died in the water. I mean, hey, I'm gonna be honest, visually, this Game Boy stuff, this ain't bad at all. Oh, come on. Come on, Donnie, you gotta... I think you're Donnie. You gotta have those mid-air attacks, you gotta get that kick, that hi-ya! Oh, what is that? What is that? Bats? Alright, part of pizza. Nice little double jump there. There's some big mousers. Those mousers are almost big as the turtles. Man, it's like an impossible situation. How am I supposed to... What? I guess I'm supposed to jump? Alright, just say... Man, I keep forgetting that X is attack! Oh god, I'm not gonna... Dante's captured, so maybe... Oh. Really hope I don't have to go back to the very beginning. Alright, so you can kind of tell from the Leonardo's got a sword there, so... There is some way to distinguish the turtles. Oh god, come on! Oh, dodged it that time. Psych. Oh yes! Give me that pizza! Oh no, 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 no! Whoo! Got them. Oh no, 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 no! Whoo, hoo! Got them ninja skill. Oh, I'm practicing. Come on. I don't know how I didn't get you. There we go. Yeah, it's a very weird experience playing this kind of a game on a modern console. Playing a Game Boy game on a PS5. And, you know, obviously Game Boy being a Nintendo thing, you never thought you would have seen that growing up. Oh, love me that pizza. Oof. Oh. Never mind, I almost feel like I've heard this music in another game before. Oh. No thanks. Gosh. Are those 40 more spam games than you already had, Tricky? Oh, hellfire and brimstone. Alright, come on down here. Let me give you a little tap, 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 tap. Tricky, you're addicted to spam. And that's not a good thing. That's not something you want to be addicted to. Oh, come on, dupes. You know the Tricky only cares about pure trophy numbers. You're getting a little generous with the pizza here. I appreciate that. Get out of here. Oh. It's my boy Rocksteady. Oh my god, I love that his eyes just bug out. Oh, and you can... There we go. Go down, Rocksteady. Why don't you get this Cowbone Collection, Tricky, and play some of these old Turtles games, and let's see how good you do. If I so feel like it, Tricky, yeah, I will. Hey man, I try to get through Turtles too, and you know what? Alright. So I think that's actually a good place to stop here in this stream. Well, you know what, Tricky? I played Turtles too, and I can always go back through on God mode and play it, but yeah. I'm not gonna sit there and play those levels over and over again, because they're arbitrarily hard. Oof. Alright, y'all. Well, thank you for watching me with the Cowabunga collection. Definitely want to, Oh, Tricky's getting made fun of because he's not good at Shredder's Revenge. Or Tricky hates Shredder's Revenge, I don't know why. We don't take Tricky's opinion seriously anyway. But thank you all for joining me on this stream of the Cowabunga collection. Of course, our favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I want to do a little bit more of this. Maybe get on another day and play some Ninja Turtles. And maybe also, since Ashley and I are playing through It Takes Two, we'll get on and play some of that at some point soon. Oh, Dupes is excited for his copy coming tomorrow. Dupes, did you get it for the PS4? What's your hard copy on for Cowabunga collection? Yeah, Dupes, you definitely got that platinum trophy very, very fast in Oh, PS5? Alright. Oh, I know, I mean, since most of these games are on Nintendo consoles, I think that, you know, some people feel like maybe you should buy it for the Switch, but obviously, you know, I'm playing on the PS5, I just like the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. Oh, Tricky and his claims of cheating. Anyway, we're gonna stop listening to Tricky because Tricky just wants to stir up trouble, but yeah, hopefully if you're out there playing the Cowabunga collection, you're loving it as much as I am. Like I said, not all the games are, you know, gonna hit it out of the park, but there are some stellar games that still hold up in this collection, and the amount of love that went into it, Konami and Digital Eclipse definitely deserve some respect for that. So yeah, we'll see you next time here on Proven Gamer.